What's going on, Neon Nation, and welcome back to the Neon Arcade for some more Cyberpunk 2077. Today we're going to be going over the 6 biggest changes that Cyberpunk 2077 has undergone over the span of development to keep you guys up to date on how CD PROJEKT RED's new title has evolved from last year. Starting at number 6, we have the ability to traverse through the entire game without killing any enemies. Now, we will still have to harm some enemies to get to certain locations, but you'll be able to non-lethally take down opponents and spare enemies if you want to traverse through the world with as little blood on your hands as possible. Back in 2018, it was mentioned that you would have to kill to progress through the story, but this has since changed and adds another playstyle to your arsenal. Lead quest designer Paulo Sosco told VG247 that feedback via prior demos led to the change of heart and prompted CDPR to integrate this ability, even if it was quite difficult. He mentions that yes, in every quest, every side quest, every minor quest, street story, you will not have to kill. At number 5, we have the newly formed life path systems. We can choose either the Corpo, Nomad, or Street Kid origin story, all which have unique beginnings and open up different routes and dialogues throughout the story based on NPCs we're talking to. This replaces the Childhood Hero and Personal History tab, where you could choose childhood heroes like Johnny Silverhand, Morgan Blackhand, and Saburo Arasaka, and your reasons for being in Night City. When it comes to life paths, examples that have been thrown around by CD PROJEKT RED include the ability for street kids to converse more easily with gangs, and that corpos can use their knowledge of business to get the upper hand in social situations. At number 4, we have the fact that multiplayer is now confirmed for Cyberpunk 2077. This element of the game will come after everything is said and done in the base game and 2077's DLC and expansions. Little overall is known about what the multiplayer could entail. It has been in research and development for a substantial time, and CD PROJEKT RED has outsourced some work to Digital Scapes in Vancouver, which creates assets for AAA games, and there are about 40 people at work on it currently in CDPR Studios. Back in 2016, the Polish government's 7 million zloty grant to CDPR also involved seamless multiplayer creation, so this seems to be an important element going forward, but again only when everything has wrapped up on the story and DLC side. At number 3, we have to change from multiple apartments to only one apartment available in the game for our character. This seemed to disappoint a bunch of people when initially announced, but was reasoned that it fits more in line with the lore of being a cyberpunk who will inevitably find it hard to climb the social and economic ladder due to external influences of corrupt megacorporations and Night City keeping you on your knees. Now, the one apartment that you will be able to inhabit is presumably the one we've seen in Watson, and you won't be able to customize it either. There will, however, be a garage where you can store your vehicles. At number 2, we have the reduction of third-person cutscenes to only at specific story moments. There has been some confusion about this, with people understanding statements by CDPR as the game having no third-person cutscenes, which isn't actually true. They will still exist, but a majority of cutscenes will be in first-person view using the new interactive scene system to increase immersion with your surroundings. I think the confusion stems from this tweet where it was mentioned that the game is 100% first-person, which it is, except during times detailed in the next tweet, which was during driving, the inventory screen, mirrors, and of course traditional cutscenes. Those will all offer third-person viewpoints. At number 1, we have character customization expansion, which includes the ability to choose body type and build a character via this body type, seemingly in a more from the ground up fashion. During a VGC interview, Marth Jonkers mentioned that, quote, "I can probably compare it more with last year's E3 2018 demo, after which we massively expanded the character creation options and added a lot more stuff. We listened to what people wanted, how they thought we could improve. You can actually make your own character now, you can change your body type, you can pick a voice you like, you can make all kinds of combinations." Thanks for watching, guys, and for more Cyberpunk 2077, join Neon Nation by subscribing to the Neon Arcade.